Everybody, it's Steph from the High Moon Podcast. You know, I was somewhat rooting for Adrien Broner. I think before this fight, he was like, 34-3, something like that, or 34-4. And he's making somewhat of a comeback, trying to reinvigorate his career, and tonight just was not it, man. I think it's safe to say he's done as a boxer. Okay, he had his matchup against Blair Cobbs. About a month ago, he was like, hey, I want to fight Devin Haney. And I was like, listen, Adrien Broner's a respectable fighter. He could maybe win that fight. It would definitely be a good tune-up fight for Devin Haney. And no. Oh, he gets dropped in the second round. I watched this fight. First of all, I'll play the clip first. He gets dropped in the second round. And look, man, both he almost folded him over, right? And I mean, look, both fighters are 34 years old. Okay, Adrien Broner has had the opportunity in his career to have big fights and everything, have chances to make money. And Blair Cobb, he's trying to come up, right? He's trying to make a name late in his career, or at least older in age in terms of boxing. To get his shot. So he sees Adrien Broner as his potential meal ticket. I didn't really view it that way, but you got to start somewhere. So credit to Blair Cobbs winning this fight, right? Overall, this fight was by Don King Productions. Look, a lot of respect for Don King and what he's done in boxing, promoting some of the biggest fights. Obviously, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Larry Holmes, George Foreman. I mean, the list goes on and on with the amount of talent that Don King was able to promote these fights for, right? And just looking at what was presented, it was bad, man. Who knows where Don King is financially at this point at 92 years old. I'm not trying to lay it on him, but it's a shame in that aspect, right? Don King has done a lot for boxing, and to see all that work produce this in terms of the production value and just it wasn't good. It was bad. Borderline ghetto, if not ghetto. It was, this whole production stuff was a hot mess. Some of the undercard fights with the co-main, it was terrible. I forgot the name of those guys. It was awful, right? Then when it came time for these guys to fight, took a long time. Rick Ross brought Adrien Broner out, didn't rap a single song, just being a hype man, right? Probably couldn't afford to pay for a song. It's crazy. I know Adrien Broner was trying to holler at was it Coi Leray on the IG, and did him dirty on it when he invited her out to try to come to this fight. Thank God she didn't come to this. Adrien Broner came out in this fight, and they said they announced it. The commentators saying he lost weight and everything. They were saying that he dropped a lot of weight to fight this fight. He still looked out of shape to me, right? I mean, he came out there, he looked pudgy. Okay, second round he got dropped. Mouthpiece came out, and apparently this shot, he lost a tooth. They said that they had to pick up a tooth. They had to pick up a tooth off the canvas, man. He started to try to pick up the fight, but I mean, Cobbs was more active. Okay, he was really jabbing and getting to the body. Okay, and Adrien Broner just kept walking in, eating those jabs, eating a lot of left hooks from Cobb. He tried to pick up the intensity in the later rounds, but it was too little, too late, right? Confused, is Cobbs that good, or is Adrien Broner washed at this point, right? The can man gets canned, right? He's had opportunities, he's made money, he's had opportunities to make more money, but he was part of that Floyd Mayweather tree, in terms of his, in his come up, right? And you saw like a little window for him, he was a premier boxer, and not anymore, right? So this is 2 weekends in a row we see boxers that are now washed, essentially. You know, we saw Deontay Wilder against Zhang get knocked the bleep out. Okay, I mean, bruh, look, it was crazy. That whole knockout was insane. You know, Fright Night. Why you turning your head in live action? Crazy. This, I mean, look, off rip, he was out of shape. Wasn't really playing much. He didn't have much of a defensive plan early on. Cobbs caught him napping, right, or slipping, dropped him, right. And after that, Cobbs really was going tick for tack. Even when Broner was trying to pick up the pace and getting some hits in on Cobb was getting the body shots, or he'll counter right away. So going forward for Broner, I think is done. I mean, look, I don't think he will retire. I think he needs the money, right? I mean, considering to be on here with Don King Productions or Promotions or whatever it was, oh man, like it's just fall from grace. And then you lose this fight on top of that, right? And then for Cobbs, in his mind, all the world to him, right? You know, but I didn't really see a lot of. He didn't look that good himself. I just think Broner just wasn't taking this fight as seriously as he needed to. And clearly the skills have diminished. His mouthpiece kept flying out. You know what I'm saying? It's just the judges made this easy. I think it was unanimous decision, and that was it. So if y'all did watch this fight, I saw this fight, did not pay. Of course, I did not pay for it. This fight, I believe, even if you did pay for it, this fight was cheap. This fight was about $40. You know. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about what y'all make of this whole mess. Don King Promotions, Adrien Broner gets dropped. Blair Cobbs is happy. You know, good for him. Not taking the win away from him, but just really, really a bad showcasing from Adrien Broner, who's seemed like he's on the way out of the sport. Will he be out of the sport? Probably not. He's probably going to take on these dusty fights to make money. I don't think he's been a good steward of his money. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.